Yes, so join me while I make this breakfast which was porridge oats with akara and boiled egg. So I was inspired by the book launch I went to yesterday. I saw the picture of this akara and I wanted it there and then. So I made it. So let's go. See, this is how we did it. So initially I soaked 2 cups of beans here, because I wanted to take the skin off. So in the meantime, I decided to go out and buy some onions.
Right, there you
And
go.
so again, we walked to the shop there,
To
to
go
my
out and
local
buy some
Nisa, which is a good
onions,
walk, get a
some
little few steps in, you
onions.
know how it goes. And I bought some onions. I also bought a card for my niece who had just passed her driving test. And so yeah, so that was that. That's how that one went. Bought some oil as well. I decided to go for the sunflower oil. Um, that's the type of oil I use to make this type of food. Yep, that was the card. So yes, so nicely wrapped up. We went back home and then we started on our preparations. So put that out. So the first thing I did when I got back was to prepare the onions. So I only used half of one of these onions, guys. Can you see how massive they are? So yes, I used half of one, and then I had 2 scotch bonnet peppers there. And yep, so chop that up and set that to one side. Okay, so yes. So then what I did is I had to take the skin off the beans. That's such a job. It is such a job. I've always hated it, which is a reason why I don't always make this food. But yeah, I did it. I did it to the standard I was willing to do it. So don't come at me if you feel that I should have taken off more. That was the most I was willing to do. Okay, so then we blitzed the beans all up. So guys, one of the things I learned this from a lady called Flo Chira is that when you're making the akara, when you blitz it all, to make it airy, you know, the compound in the beans that makes it naturally rise when it hits the oil, it's best to beat it. You know, beat some air into it. It's a bit like, you know how when you whip eggs. So yeah, it's the same sort of thing apparently. So I've been doing that now. Every time I make akara, the akara comes out really nice, like balls, which is what I like. So yeah, so we whipped that up. I just whipped it until I got tired of it, basically. It just became smooth. I had to add a little bit of water. So I did that, and then I went in with 2 Knorr cubes there. Da-da-da-da. 2 Knorr cubes. We put that in, and in the end, I had to taste it, obviously, because we want to make sure the seasoning was okay. So I found I still needed a little bit of salt, so I just put like half a teaspoon of salt in there. And then I put all the onion and the scotch bonnet in there. Mix, 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 mix. So yes, guys, and then after that, we're going to fry. So the taste was still good. It was like chef's kiss on. So yes, so then I used this flat frying pan that I've got, which is quite good. So yeah, and guys, the oil needs to be hot, but not too hot. So I just did that to when the onion got translucent. Then I put it in. So initially I was using that scoop, you know, the ladle, but then I found that I was going to be there all day. So I changed it in the end to an ice cream scoop, so they were smaller and it was easier to make sure they were done inside. Okay, so I used a sharp knife. You can use a toothpick, or if you feel you can tell by eye, that is also good, but I didn't want any mistakes, so I used my sharp knife to make sure that it was cooked all the way through. So we did that several goes, and I know that the temperature of the oil was just right because I still had most of the oil left. It didn't soak up a lot of oil, so I was really grateful for that, because you know how these deep fried foods can be, guys. They're very calorific. Oh my god, I know you can't be eating this food when you're watching your calories, but we eat them every now and again. So there you go. So yes, so that was that. Finished cooking. Check it out. Check it out. It's gonna come up now. Can you see? Can you see? Didn't that look lovely? So yes. After this, I just went about making the porridge. So I grated an apple, because, you know, we always have an apple in porridge in this house. And I put just like half a tablespoon of honey in there as well. Put the oats in. You know how to make oats. I don't really need to talk you through it. Then I added some milk. I didn't add all the other paraphernalia because I didn't think there was any need. Then I made coffee for his lordship. And yeah, and this was it, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this demonstration. Honestly, this food is so easy to make. It looks very onerous, but the most onerous thing is taking the the peel off the beans. I have seen some people where they don't bother to do it. They use black-eyed beans and they don't bother to take off the peel, but I'm used to taking off the peel, so that's how I do it there. And then I just served it like this. So please let me know in the comments what you think of my demonstration. So yes, because ordinarily we would have had the akara with ogi and it would have been on Saturday morning, but today is Sunday. Thank you for watching. Bye.